Hello and welcome. My name is Mungala Mbuvi. This is MiziziAfricaHomesLtd. I am seated with the CEO and MD of this particular company, Mr. George Mburu, who will be telling us more about this company. And I'm sure you've heard a lot about it, but what do you understand about the nitty-gritties and of course about the founder and owner? So karibu tena sana, stick with us because there's so much more coming. Mr. George Mburu, let me just start by congratulating you. You're doing such an amazing work as far as Mizizi Homes Africa is concerned.
Thank you very much.
For someone who doesn't know what Mizizi is all about, maybe you can just let us know the history and of course what the company is about, the organization is about.
MiziziAfricaHomesLtd is all about affordable housing and making people realize that dream of owning a home and affordably for that matter. In the three basic needs, there's food, there's shelter and clothing. And basically when you're talking about shelter, we are talking about home or a house. And so this is a basic need for everybody, but you find that a majority of people are not able to have that dream realized. Housing previously was seen to be a preserve of a few, or of the rich, or people who had a lot of resources or incomes. But now we as MiziziAfricaHomesLtd, the reason why we have come, it is to demystify some of these myths. It was one of the big four agendas in the Jubilee administration, affordable housing, and also in this government, the current Kenya Kwanza government, it is one of the biggest pillars. You'll find that the affordable housing, it has a ripple effect on the other aspects of life. For example, when people are working and they are working in construction and in constructing the real estate, people are employed, and those people, they need food. So those are the people who consume the food. So the farmer who is farming has a market with the people who are working. That's why we as MiziziAfricaHomesLtd, we have been doing it.
We can say that you are the CEO, MD, and also the founder, or do you have partners that you founded the company with?
MiziziAfricaHomesLtd initially was just a dream, or just a pipe dream actually, because for me, the first time I ever heard about real estate as a person was through my dad, and he's passed. He's the one who constantly was talking about how we are going to be real estate developers. So that thing grew with me, and I actually came to realize later it was like a kind of a prophecy. It was like a prophetic word that he had, that one day he's going to be a real estate developer. So I started my career, and always I was looking for an opportunity to work in real estate. So after working in other sectors, for a good number of years, I got an opportunity to work in a real estate, and I was so encouraged and so motivated because it was always my dream to work in a real estate, so I know what is this real estate developer does. So I got into it, and it was so exciting.
The inspiration behind Mizizi, of course, was your father. How long has Mizizi been there, and what are some of the challenges you have mentioned that are unique to Mizizi?
Now, after staying for those number of years, now decided to start Mizizi with the faith and the belief that Mizizi is going to outlast the other companies and actually be able to offer that solution of affordable housing. Sometimes you find clients become very impatient, especially if you have given them a certain timeline, and for sure it has not materialized at that particular time. You'll find that the client will forget, for example, because we are in this sphere of plan, that's where we have started. As we move to now other areas which I'll be mentioning, you find that if there is no that patience, the same customer who had given you money in good faith for you to deliver their product, they come and now they tell you you are dragging too much. So for us, we have come up with a solution whereby we involve the customer step by step.
Let's talk about the number of projects. You've mentioned a couple of them. So what projects are you involved in? How many are they? And what are their location?
Our first project, which we started in 2019, we did the groundbreaking on August 2019, is in Kenyatta Road. It's called Penguin Estate. And Penguin Estate is comprised of 16 houses, which are bungalows. And these bungalows, they are iron sheet. We have done the iron sheet kind of roofing. And with time, we have moved from that to flat roof. That was our first project located in Kenyatta Road. At the moment, people are living there. We have 16 families which have already occupied the houses, and they are living there. The second project is called Heritage, Phase 1 Estate. It's also located in Kenyatta Road. There we have already completed 18 houses, and people are living there. 18 families are already living there. That one we did the groundbreaking in 2020, February 2020. Number 3 was Peacock. Peacock, we started that time of Corona, and we are actually planning to hand over this April, because it's a big project which we increased in size, has 41 units. It's in Kenyatta Road. We have both mansionettes as well as bungalows, and mansionette is also one of our latest designs, because they are flat roofs. You can be able to access the upper part. They have a concrete slab, which is very well. You can utilize the upper part very well. You can have a jacuzzi, you can relax, gazebo there, you can relax. Then from there we did Hummingbird, and Hummingbird we are planning to hand over actually in February. There we have 16 units, very well done, bungalows. From there we did another one called Pigeon, and Pigeon is one of our projects that we did very fast, and this is because we had also the advantage of having both the investors as well as homeowners. From there, we did another one called Asali Estate. We moved to Kangundo Road. Now we started diverting to other areas. We moved to Kangundo Road, and here we started by a project called Asali Estate. And Asali Estate is also a flat roof that is made up of mansionettes and bungalows.
Interesting names you've mentioned there, the Heritage, Phase 1 and Phase 2, Falcon, the Peacock. What inspires these amazing names?
Our names are inspired by birds. Once you hear most of them, they have birds' names. And this is simply, there's no any superstitious thing. It's only that from the Bible, again if I may quote, it says, if God can feed birds of the air, and he can even give them shelter and give them everything, yeah, what about we as human beings? So we are taking as an example of the birds. But as we move along, we want also to become even more diverse. So we are calling names, different names, not only birds. We have a project we are calling Kijani Kibichi, and Kijani Kibichi is Nirangi, is green. Yeah, so as we move along to other counties, because our plan is to move to every counties, we shall be naming our projects based on that area.
What is unique about Mizizi that I cannot find in other property companies or other real estate agencies? One thing
you'll find with Mizizi that is very unique and is missing in a number of other companies, and more so real estate companies, is something called consistency. For us, as Mizizi, we know our purpose and our mission is to make sure that we have helped as many people as possible to get an affordable house.
What would make a project take longer than it's supposed to take? For example, if it's supposed to take 3 months, why would it take 6 or 7, 8, 9 or whatever length of time?
A simple answer is cash flow. Cash flow is what can stall a project, and that is in a case of a developer who is serious and a developer who means business. For me, cash flow is the only thing that can stall a project, because all these other reasons like manpower, we have so many people who need jobs. all these other reasons like supplies, we have people, so many people who are selling things.
Mizizi has obviously won a couple of awards, as we can see on the table and on the walls as well. Clearly, that shows that it's doing, very well. So what are some of the CSR activities that you're currently carrying out to give back to the community that has given Mizizi Africa Homes so much?
One thing that we as Mizizi are clear is on our goal, is on our vision and our mission. And for us, we are looking at staying to the infinity. We are not planning to be here today, then tomorrow we are not here. So as we even work, we are not only looking at our next year or next year but one. We are looking at the future. So we are looking at these customers that we have serviced, these customers we have helped own a home. They are the future investors. So we are looking at them as the customer because it's about the customer need. So far, we have visited a number of children homes, elderly homes, and that is just the beginning. In future, we want to have group of schools, Mizizi group of schools. So if you have a school, you just need to have a category. We also do the poorest of the poor. And this will be majorly be looking to help less privileged children. We are also doing planting of trees because that's something, and if you have listened to Mizizi, we are very passionate about bamboo plantations. And bamboo plantation is bamboo as a grass. It is something that has been debated, but not been debated enough because everybody needs to understand the importance of bamboo. Bamboo, for your information, has been identified to be a grass which has over 10,000 uses.
Clearly, Mizizi has got a strategy, a business strategy that has helped you propel yourselves to the particular position that you're in right now. So let's talk about the vision and the mission, together building a solid foundation, from dream to reality.
It's as clear as it's written, because the Bible tells us if you have that vision, if you have that goal, you make it clear in writing. That's why it's very clear in writing. It is together. It has to be the people. Everybody has to be involved. Nobody can be left outside. For us to achieve and be able, at the end of the day, we are looking at making the dream come from dream to a reality. For that to happen, people must be together. There must be that synergy and that unity. We as Mizizi, we are very long focused. We are looking at the end goal, the future.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. George Mburu. Obviously, so much we can talk about.
Yeah, thank you very much.
At least for you guys, you've had so much in terms of the origin of Mizizi and the kind of vision and mission they have, and of course, how you can partner with them as well. So if you would like to get in touch with them, like I always tell you, you can find the numbers on your screen, the website as well, their location as well, if you want to visit them physically to this amazing office. Nimepatiwa chai, and I'm sure they will offer or extend the same courtesy to you. But for now, tuonane baadaye.